Hello everyone, this is Jimi Hendrix, and this episode is called Laser Focus on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. I'm James Hendrix, member of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, with self-confidence and drive coach, and founder of James Hendrix Empowerment. I believe there are patterns to help us receive more, help us live a better and extraordinary life right now. I believe there are spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities of everyday life. So if you come with me, I will show you these patterns. Let's go. Welcome to the primary Pattern Realm Clubhouse. I want you guys to know that this episode is, this whole podcast was designed for aspiring entrepreneurs. And as you know, last week I launched my primary business. Soon will be a secondary business. I will soon be finding a way to, in addition to have my WordPress website, to have my website with ACN established. Well, we're talking about laser focusing, and you're going to need it, okay? Because the ultimate, and this is going to be like mid to late April, a culmination of episodes leading to you in the economy. Okay, that's the holy grail of enterprise in America, right? Okay. So, we're going to be attacking it from two angles. Your moment in history, or another idea is working on purpose. These things going to build up, and at some point, around March, around the time that I'm going to be going to this, I'll be going to this convention with ACN that's called Elevate. It's an international convention. It will take place this year in Fort Worth. And so I may be pre-recording some podcasts. I think episode 12 is going to be called Living Up Your Dreams, okay? So, now, I've evolved after a number of years, where in some ways the good old days have been replaced with the good new days. I mean, you think about all the people from my old days, say pre-2003, they're gone. My buddy Keith passed away. Mike's friend Brad passed away in 2021. My ex-friend Julie, she married off and I think got a master's and maybe a PhD up in San Antonio. God bless her. And I did a series, part of a series, when I had to reboot this podcast called The Keynote Points. Some of it's relevant, some of it's not. But okay, let's go do this. There are two organizations that I think in my life have ultimately led me to this point to be a part of ACN. The first one is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, they teach you to be industrious and to live within your means, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's good, provident living. And like I've said, all debt is bad, okay? You think that you can try to set up a line of credit for your business? You're only sticking yourself in a further hole. That's why some people ultimately, may be successful in business, but they ultimately sell their business. So, one lesson I got from a friend of mine who was a guest back in 2021, Bishop David, one thing he taught me is all debt is bad. And so here's the thing. It's obvious you're going to need two areas where you're going to need laser focus. Okay, so get ready. The first part is your personal development. Some people say that pop culture might impress a new business associate. I don't think so in my world. I mean, I've gone to a few online and in-person meetings with my team, and the one thing that seems to impress people and enlighten people is personal development. And that's what Empower Your Pattern is all about. Okay, so personal development mixed with entrepreneurship, because you have to develop your whole person to be a success. Temporal, spiritual. Those of you who listen to me that are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I advise you to listen to some greats in personal development. Zig Ziglar's one, Dr. Stephen Covey, and the theologian Jeffrey R. Holland. Okay, so you need laser focus on your personal development, okay? So that you can step in and be all that God has called us to be, And ideas are pretty obvious. So we learn to trust in the Lord with everything we have. And part of that is working on our personal development. And I think that this is a perfect podcast for all of you in Pattern Realm. This is one of those let's meet in the study moments that deal with personal development. And so that's a key here. That's one of the diamond mines, okay? Brother, you better be able to handle this. You can become a diamond because you're going to develop yourself personally. And that's the first step also as you're trying to develop your business, okay? Now, here's the second step. And this is going to require you to climb a little bit higher. Okay? I think one of the biggest success blockers that I've had is for years, I wanted to hang out with the old crew from the old days. And the fact of the matter was, well, sadly, 87 to 97% of the old boys and girls did not support my vision. So sometimes you got to go higher. And that's in business and in other ways, because that's the thing. Ultimately, my buddy Keith died, and a lot of those old friendships started to fall apart over a 10-year period, and I think he would say, just go on. Just go higher. I mean, he's been dead for almost 20 years, and he would not want me to sit there and long for the old days. And so that's why when my sponsor made a speech at Toastmasters about the ACN opportunity, it was like hook, line, and sinker. I asked her to come to talk about, you've heard my political show, I advertised for Flash Mobile. That's one of their services. Well, next thing you know, I was telling you, we're in a recession, and it's the best time to grow our economy. Because too many people are thinking, well, but grow the economy, job. Your business development requires you to think, you're your economy. You put your efforts. Do you want the government or some corporation to figure out your work? And see, if you just do that 9-to-5 job, and then you come home, go out in front of the TV and watch pop culture, you're not going to develop as a person. Okay, that's part of the distractive defiant culture, which is the heart of what has been the rat race for at least 3 decades, if not longer. To be honest with you, I got to say that the genesis of it was when prayer was taken out of public schools. Okay, so now you got to think about the laser focus on your business. And that's what you're going to need when it deals with the purpose behind your business. Which we're going to deal with, I promise you. I promise you, okay? Now, let's take a journey back to the clubhouse. My observations should fit with your dreams and schemes and plans. And by schemes, I don't mean, so many people schemes like dirty, evil, all that stuff. No. By that I mean the success patterns, the success schematic that God has planned for you. Okay? That's why we're talking about laser focus. Now, this may not be a very popular podcast for many of you, and for that reason, I'm sorry. But, this is Enterprise in America series, and we're about to get a little bit more interesting. In fact, in a couple of days, I'm going to be doing a video, so all goes well. So, you guys take care. And know this, we're about to enter back into the pattern realm. And I'm going to be providing the ins and outs of your journey to your moment in time and your purpose. And anyway, this is the schematic here for Enterprise in America. Anyway, okay. So the first one is it's obvious, okay? It's your moment in history, and basically, what are you going to do about it to be a success? And it's obvious to me you're going to need some principles that are in the Bible, okay? That's easy. Now, for your success in business, yes, you're going to need some stuff from the Bible. But guess what else you're also going to need? You're going to need to be able to read some good books. Learn from people how to develop a successful business. And of course, the first actual real business model, I mean, is network marketing, or another word is networking. And it's all based on relationship. And see, here's the thing, guys. Laser focus. If you want to be an entrepreneur and have your slice of the pie, which I love key lime pie, it's around the time of my birthday. You want to slice that pie, you're going to have laser focus. And that's what these plans are all about. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and join Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can step out, step up, and step in to have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless each and every one of you. Take care.